Not many bands can boast a legendary record label being resurrected especially for them, but OK Records has been reopened for business, especially for the American bands G Love and Special Sauce. They're rehearsing here at the moment. Let's go and see what they're up to, shall we?
Yo, could I get a cold beverage? I need some leverage. It's ready outside, lemonade will be nice. Of a fight on the job through a BK. What about girl? I drink, but the girls got to pay on the 440. I got some ice tea. If you like it, taste it, see, man, come along with me. Summertime is steaming, oh yeah, me no boat. A glass of Mike and a dash of the it's martini time. Yeah, feeling gold. Bring your own beverage, just make so it's cold. I like cold beverage, yeah. I like cold beverage, yeah. I like cold beverage, yeah. I know it. You got ice cream to make it a double, so much safe on a fountain. Real good sounding, chocolate and cream, y'all a cherry bandit. Quarter chill by on shoes and my rock. While I was to the right, they got benefits. Give me a hot coffee, yo, ran it up with ice water. Vanish like a chick, could you fix me a lunch like summertime is cool. He is dead old, yeah, I have a beverage, this makes so it's cold. Go, 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 go. Hey, I like cold beverage, yeah.
Where does the story start?
Well, be brief. Okay, we just flew, you know, from DC, and we talked. We told our manager the whole story about it for like, you know, a whole hour. Like for real, like 3 hours we talked about the whole band stuff. But generally, like I was playing in Philadelphia on the street doing what I like street side blues, you know, like
busking.
Yeah, busking, you know. And I took it up to Boston where I began to get a couple solo gigs. One of the solo gigs on a Sunday night at some Irish pub, Jeff was looking through the help wanteds, trying to find a job because he was all bent out of shape and it was too cheap to buy his own paper, so he was using the bar's paper. And he was sitting around the corner, wasn't even watching, but I guess he heard me. And then we started talking after I finished playing. And
I said be brief, man.
Whatever, I like to tell the story. I like the story, man. And yeah, we did a couple gigs, drums and guitar, and then Jeffrey ran Jazz Jam at the same pub we met, and he knew Jim from that. So Jim brought down his upright, and our first rehearsal was in the basement of my house in Jamaica Plain. As a musician, you know, you always do what you do, you know. Everybody in our band does what they do and learn how to play from the records they listen to, and as they learn their instrument, their influences. So everybody in our band comes from a different place, but a similar place, and everybody's different voice makes up the whole song. It's kind of like a blues band with a little like a funky blues band, you know. If I met someone else, I say, yeah, it's a hip hop band. If I met someone else, I say, oh yeah, we're a straight up blues band. If I met some, you know, dude like a motorcycle dude, I say, yeah, it's a rock and roll band. Yeah.
You just say anything.
I just
say
say,
come to the gig.
Yeah, right, you know. And then when they come to the gig, they'll like it. You know, if you get people down to the gig, they're gonna like it. So you tell them. We call our music ragmop. It's clunky and funky, you know. Some days we got a bottle of Jim Beam and rolled a big fat one, and then some days we were hungover, and some days we were straight edge and drinking coffee and tea, you know. Every day was different.
All different, yeah.
One kind of music started in the green pastures of England, with a guy playing the guitar or the whatever he was playing, you know, or the accordion. It's all folk music, you know. And then one folk music started in Africa, you know. And the cool thing about the U.S. is that both those things merged together. So like, you know, the turn of the century and before it, like, you know, Woody Guthrie and Lead Belly are there. You know what I mean? They're like really similar musicians in a way, you know, but totally different culturally and everything. But that's like the roots music. And as far as like black music, I know that that's what's always touched me the most since I heard Bob Dylan playing the blues, you know, playing his form of black music, you know. I heard John Hammond doing the same thing. Then I heard Lightning Hopkins and Big Bill Brunsey and yeah, Guitar Slim, Albert Collins, all these cool. It's just the roots, man. That's what moves you. Like if you can figure out why like Led Zeppelin might sound cool to you, it's because they're playing their own blues, you know. Yeah.
Dishing up the sounds next on the beat are Baby Chaos, a young, fresh-faced four-piece pop band with a hard edge from north of the border. A band discovered by former Happy Mondays manager Nathan McGough. See what you think as they enjoy an away day at the Phoenix.